Hi, I am going to do an experiment here to show why it is very important not to burn too many candles in an enclosed area, because it can be very dangerous and deadly with carbon monoxide poisoning. This is a Fluke digital carbon monoxide tester by Fluke, which is a very well-known company in test equipment. I worked in heating and air conditioning for 27 years. I've tested a lot of carbon monoxide. I've had calls for people's carbon monoxide detectors going off several times. I found it was because they're burning too many candles in their house. So we'll turn this piece of test equipment on. It'll count down to 0. It's calibrating. And then while that's doing that, we're going to light this candle here. We're going to light this candle, set it down there. And now this is at 0. The detector is going to go to, it's at 0 now. Now we're going to take a mason jar and put it over top. Oh, first we'll detect, before I put the jar over the flame, we'll stick this detector up in here, show you there's nothing up in that jar. See, nothing. Nothing's being, I'm wavering the machine, the tester, so we can pick up anything that's in that jar. Nothing. See, nothing. Okay, now we're going to put the jar over top of the candle just a little bit. Hold it there for about 30 seconds to a minute, and you can see the detector right next to it. And you can see the candle. Can you see the candle there, Joe? Capturing the exhaust off one candle. Now, I put it right down to the level of the wax. You know, you want that candle to burn. Okay. Now I still have, now this is only going to be for less than 1 minute. Less than 1 minute to show you how much we get. Now I'll stick the detector up in here. It's already registered 14, 17, 19, 20, 24. It maxed out at 26. Okay, if you can see that, I maxed out at 26. Now it's 29. It hit up at 29. It's going to go back to 0. We're pulling it out of the jar. It's going to reset. And I'll do it again for you. It's going back to 0. The scientific test says to try it. If you can repeat the experiment, then it's valid. Okay? I blew out I'll put this back in the jar. I'll shake it. No carbon monoxide in there. There's very little left because I blew the jar out. Okay, now we'll do the test again. We'll put the jar back over the candle. Now, if you look up the ASHRAE maximum level of carbon monoxide exposure on the ASHRAE, which is a authoritative authority on ventilation and heating and air conditioning and carbon monoxide, it will tell you 200 parts per million or over can cause some serious health problems and even death over exposure. Overexposure at 400 parts per million is death within 1 to 2 hours. Pregnant women, elderly people, and people with health problems are more susceptible to this kind of poisoning, carbon monoxide. Here is the second test. Stick it up in there. You can quite clearly see it. It's climbing. It's up to 9. It's up to 10, 14, 17. It's going up. Okay. There's carbon monoxide comes off those candles. I didn't leave it on as long this time, so we got up to 14 this time. All right.
Just over top of the candle.
Oh, now I'll go over top of the candle itself. Now let this set back to 0. Okay. We're gonna let this go back to 0. Once these things detect carbon monoxide, you could be getting more residual in the room. Here now, it's back to 0. Now, it's 0 right here. Now, well, I just had it over the candle. Now it's back to 0. Let's detect it right on the top of the candle. Okay. 14, 15, 16, 17. Now it's going to come back down. Okay, see? Candles. Thank you. I just want you to tell people, you can look up the ASHRAE standards on their website or Engineering Toolbox, and you can have, I gotta sit down, my back hurts. You can check this out for yourself. Thank you very much.